Trying to see what it do, man.
Oh my gosh.
We in the mix.
You going live?
Yeah, we live.
Yeah, we in the mix. You already know.
What's up?
What's up, y'all? We ain't gonna be able to look at y'all joints. We ain't like my man. Yo, can you go look at some of the joints if somebody asks us a question?
I can't read.
Come on, this dude tripping.
He can't read.
Yeah, we started off crazy already.
Man.
We gonna let a couple more people get in here, but you already know this Positive Vibes for the Atmosphere podcast.
Yep.
You already know. I got my co-host right here. What's up? Let her do her thing.
What's up, y'all? My name is Jasmine, if y'all didn't already know.
Hey.
We about to get it in. We about to let y'all know what's popping.
Facts. Now, I tried to come up with a little phrase. She was trying to tell me to come up with a little phrase. I said, just the ball past the rock. I said something, just the ball past the rock. I'm shooting past the rock. Please let the captain stop. You see what I'm saying? I might say something like that. See how that look. You know what I mean? Y'all rocking out with it. Well, yeah, we're going to let a couple more people talk. Yo, send it out, too. Like, start tagging, sending it out. We're going to get crazy. Like, we're going to start talking about the pit. We're going to go crazy on the pit. But first, I just want to ask Jazzy. I mean, you don't mind me calling you Jazzy. Like,
nah.
I mean, I'm going to ask Jazzy how was the week, man. Because I got some things to get off my chest and zone out. But I'm going to ask her about, no, it's crazy.
We talking about this week?
Yeah, this week dumb.
About this week?
This week crazy.
Man, we talking about this week? Yo.
This week dumb.
First of all, being quarantined sucks, okay?
Yeah.
If y'all don't already know, I own a salon and spa, and I was mandated to shut that joint down, which is foul, because, look, if I'm not making money, then how you just
and I'm looking dumb.
There?
She my stylist. She ain't even young me. Hooking me up.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, that's
so,
crazy.
All I can think about is the fact that they mandate people to close their businesses, but then they're not compensating them for making them close.
That's
like,
facts.
You can't
That's
go to
fact.
work, but we're not going to pay you to not go to work.
Yeah, that's
Doesn't
dumb.
even make sense. But other than that, though, I've been posted up, turning this negative into a positive, you feel me? Making sure that I'm brainstorming how to better myself, how to better my community, how to better everybody around me, you know?
That's a fact.
Instead of looking at it as a negative, I'm just like, you know what, I can get all this little small stuff out the way that I don't really want to do, like tasks.
Yeah, it killed you. It's crazy because, like, it takes the fraud out of people, I feel like. Because it's like, after quarantine, after the virus is over, I should not have a stomach. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, certain stuff should happen. Like, I did a lot of stuff around the crib. Like, I mean, fixing stuff and it's crazy because, like, I thought I would love it. Like, while you at work and you grinding, you like, damn, I wish that Mondays was off. Now we off. And I'm like, I'm trying to get back. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
It is crazy.
It's funny because we always want what we can't have, right? So when we working, we going to work every day. We doing everything we got to do every day. And I just want to be home. I just want to relax. Just want to watch my shows on Netflix. Yeah,
we should have. I think the whole world was too petty, and this was probably God gave us that. Y'all want to keep complaining and saying y'all want some extra time off, quarantine, and not to joke about the viruses. I mean, I ain't gonna put the name out there. Some of my peeps on the East got it, and it's real. Like, and it's crazy because it's not even what they talking about. Like, when I'm talking to them, they symptoms is like they feeling like somebody just an elephant stepping on their chest. Like, but they keep saying flu and all this cat. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah,
you see what I'm saying?
Of cat. A lot of cap. I've been seeing a lot of funny tweets lately, too.
No, dumb Jones. Listen, Nori, shout out to Nori, right? Nori, my man, he had the one boy with the with the strong jaws, and he was like, how I'm walking in the public bathroom with toilet paper in my mouth.
Man.
Like, the internet dumb. I be trying not to laugh because people dying. Like, I don't want to be offensive. Like, somebody peeps checked over this, but the internet dumb. Like, I would hate to be famous, yo.
The internet has no chill. I seen one that said, man, 2020 can let me out the car. I'll walk. Like, I don't even want to be in the car no more. Like, I'll walk. Leave me alone. Leave me be.
It's dumb, though. I ain't gonna lie. 2020 been a crazy year, though, so far, though. Like, but the craziest thing, like, me and my mans, we was just chilling outside, and it was so sunny and nice out Portland lately. Man, like, I've been outside, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, this can be a weird trick just to make me get the virus because it's nice and I'm still outside. Because, you know, black people want to still sit out there, sit on the lawn. When my man pulled up, me and my fiance, we sitting on the lawn. She got a computer out. We just sitting there. Like, just outside. You know what I mean? But it's just a crazy vibe, man. But
just one thing I do know, I'm covered.
I'm coming by the blood. Amen to that. Definitely. We can get some praying too. This was gonna be so crazy about it. We're gonna talk about everything what's going on, but then we're gonna mix the prayer in it too. You know what I mean? I would turn the Pastor Rock, never would have rap and stop. Please let the cap and stop. You know what I mean? Yeah. You already know, like, it's gonna be on that vibe. But I do want to blast somebody too, because honestly, I mean, keep around blasting them, yo. I really meant to go live in their store. It was that crazy. You know, like, everybody trying to gun up now.
Oh wow.
Like, I've been telling everybody gun up. Because if it lasts for a couple months, like people gonna run their cribs or whatever. You know what I mean? I'm from Philly. I'm from where it's criminals and they loving to hear cops not coming out for this or that.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And that's gonna be everywhere. And you know we outnumbered out here.
Man, and I haven't seen one police officer. Matter
Facts.
of fact, I haven't seen. I'll say today I was mashing. If y'all gonna get to know me. I drive a stick shift.
Oh, you get busy? I know your jump was that crazy.
I be skirt.
Damn, she like Fast and the Furious Part 9.
Fast and the Furious, and I haven't seen not one police officer. So that's crazy that you bring that up.
And it's crazy because I got dreads, I'm black, and I don't got my license. I lost my license and they pulled me over yet. I'm like, I feel great.
Being in the Northwest for sure, and where we live at.
Yeah, but this the funny thing I wanted to just bring to the world attention too. Like so, you know, me just thinking as the man in the house, I'm like, we got to get some more heat for the crib.
Yeah.
So we go to this gun store called Keith's Sporting Goods. 2 thumbs down rating, y'all. 2 thumbs down. They whack.
No.
And it's crazy. But the worst part about I go in there, me and Rhonda go in there, I'm like looking around, I'm like, damn, like they in here grabbing ARs, Ks, shotguns. And I'm like, I'm the only black boy in here. Me and Rhonda be like, yo, why we not in here? Like, so that's why I be already thinking, like, we don't even be thinking about, like, everybody making memes, they doing all this, they not even preparing for the worst. You see what I'm saying? We playing around too much sometimes.
Yeah.
And I'm not just knocking us, everybody play around too much. You know what I mean? But I'm in there, I'm already feeling the vibes. Like, I work at the school, like, I be around the system. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, they looking at me, they already. So we get in there, we picking out some joints, some little 9s, little 40s. We having fun. Oh, what's this? Let me hold this cocking back.
Right.
So, you know what I mean, Rhonda fill her joints out, go crazy. I pull my ID out. They like, oh, you got a Washington State ID. I'm like, yeah, I ain't never get it transferred over because I'm like, I need the passport. They about to change the whole thing in, June or whatever, the new ID. So I'm waiting for that. My joint on expire till next year.
Yeah.
They're like, nah, this and that. So I was like, let me buy it. I'm like this, like they hit me with everything. I'm asking them questions. They not giving me the real rules. It's like they making it up on the fly. So I'm like, well, look, can I buy it here and get it transferred to this? It's dudes that don't even work. That was all the way down the other end of the counter coming up. Oh, no, sir, you can't do it. I'm like, Ryan trying to chill me out. I just start snapping out a little bit. I'm like, oh, listen, y'all, it's tripping. Now y'all saying she can't buy 2 straps that I held it. I said, I like that gun too. But y'all gonna make them not buy it? So don't try to say we can't grab 2 straps that I was holding it. I said, I hold every gun in here. Then what? Nobody can buy guns? So they was just really acting petty, but it was just to the point. We did grab a joint. And honestly, I grabbed the other joint because it was like the last 40. Because it was going crazy. Everybody was in there. The line was out the door. But I'm like, I took my money back and everybody boycotted, man. Like, don't never go to Keep Sporting Good. I'm ripping them. They bad customer service, ignorant, racially profiling from the gate. And they be talking to you.
Them,
yeah, double thumbs down.
Because we don't do racial profiling.
Yeah, that was crazy. They made me feel bad. Like, I was in there feeling like I wanted to snap out, but I know they had the straps. You see what I'm saying? So I'm like, I can't even go ahead and smack bull because, like, get out my character.
That's
like,
how they want us to be, though. Because you said you was the only black boy in there. Okay, because the other skin tone is getting prepared because, you know.
Or for whatever. And it's crazy because I look at it in another note, like, we got to go through them to get stuff of power. Like, well, ain't no black gun stores out. Well, if it is, I don't know. You see what I'm saying? The hood call my man up. That's the black gun store.
If y'all know any black-owned weapon artillery stores, go ahead and drop them.
Tag us something. We're going to lift them up.
Something.
That's what we do, man. We live in all these black communities. Big ups to Bearded Chef. It was something dumb.
My boy, Bearded Chef.
Listen, it was to the point that we bought, because I've been trying to get the stomach down, y'all, 100. You know what I mean? But we sharing the joint. Me and Ryan sharing the joint. My mom had a whole joint. Like, I took a bite out of that joint. I was plotting on my mom's joint. Like, I'm a plot. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That joint was lit. I was plotting hard.
You always plot at mama's house.
Oh, man.
Always plot at mama's house.
That joint was crazy, yo. Like, shout out to, y'all get busy. And everybody eats PDF. We're gonna rock out, too. Like, that's what we doing, too. Now,
everybody eats PDX, the Bearded Chef, Trap Kitchen.
Oh, Trap Kitchen.
I believe they are all, they're all delivering food.
Yeah, and anybody else, like, if y'all know some other spots, DM us. We're going to shout them out. Because that's really what this podcast is about. We just bringing something different to the game. Like, the stuff that I see other podcasts not doing, this is what we're going to do, and especially for the city. Like, even though I'm from Philly, but I'm out in Portland now, so we're going to rep Portland.
Yeah, Portland, PDX, metro area, you feel me, gang.
Even Washington, we ain't going to forget about them. I got people
I
out in the
technically live in Vancouver, Washington.
West Seattle, Rainier, and all that, Tacoma, T-Town, everywhere. We around.
The Northwest. We're trying to build up black and brown-owned businesses with this podcast. We're trying to make sure that we shout out any and everybody who has ever helped us.
Facts.
You know, who has ever been a part of our circle, who has ever just been out there doing their thing, and they feel like they haven't been noticed regardless. Like, we're out here to pump them up and pretty much put us on the map. You feel me? Like, what do we really got out here? We got so much. We got Black Mannequin.
Yeah, Black Mannequin. See, she know all the joints. I'm just saying, listen, I'm writing them down too. I'm like, I want to say the wrong joint.
Look at y'all. If y'all are interested in really knowing about where everybody black and brown are, like the events, the people, the places, the parties, whatever, y'all got to follow PDX Black Excellence. They have a website. You got to follow them on Instagram. Shout out to them because they are one of the reasons why I even feel like there's black people out here.
Bro, yeah, that's true.
For real.
That is true. And honestly, speaking of that too, because that's how we first met. Honestly, too, on one of those type of vibes. It was shout out to Capes too, Mike Capes, man. I don't know why he said he had a show or something. I don't know what it was, but. Like, we peeped, it was like a fundraising event, lifting up a business. Mm-hmm. We didn't even know you or nothing. We just pulled up like, oh, this love. Like, we pulled up, and it just started from there, and that was love. Like, I didn't even think we was going to get to this level, but I just felt the good vibe. Like, but I just, this love. Like, you had this spot crazy. Like, that was a crazy spot.
I got to do another one of those.
Yeah.
If anybody was at my... Back My Business fundraiser poetry event, man.
Yeah, I think the boy did me dirty. Shout out to Slaps too. Like, that's my man too. But he put that whack beat on. Like, when I got in, I was like, damn, that joint was nutty. I was so mad because I'm like, this is my first time there trying to spit. And I'm like, I can't even tell nobody to follow me on Instagram after that joint because that joint was wacky.
I thought you was good, man.
I wasn't my best. I wasn't at my best. I think when you sing out the freestyle.
I know, man. He's one of the dopest lyricists I know, and there's one other lyricist that I really just rock with heavy. His name is Nahi Shane.
Oh yeah. Shout out to him too. You have it.
But between him and Nahi, man,
let's make something happen too. Let's make something happen. Like we can do a EP or something.
A little EP?
Yeah, I'm ready. Like I'm barred up, man.
Can I be on the hook?
Yeah, I sent you something too. I ain't even gonna talk about that too. She ain't want no parts of the other joint.
Wait, you sent
No. I sent you something, yo. And I'm gonna put it out there. Yeah. She ain't want no parts.
I didn't listen to it.
Do you know what it was?
Y'all, I'm being blasted right now.
You really didn't listen to it?
I didn't get a chance to listen to it. Now that I'm literally, this is just now coming back to my recollection.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You did send me something.
It was
remember you came and got your hair twisted?
Yeah.
And then you was like, Jazz, I'm going to send you something.
Yeah.
Right? You sent it to me. I never got a chance to listen to it.
Oh, man, you crazy being listen to that. I'm just going to let you listen to it. I ain't going to spoil it, y'all, because... But all I'm going to say is, it's a blessing. That's all I'm going to say. It's a crazy feature.
Y'all, I'm pressed.
It's still open.
It's still open?
Yeah, because I'm getting the album mixed down between this week and the next, so... But it's pretty much, it's a no mileage feature. I got no mileage on the joint. 100.
Okay, I'm doing it.
I'm dead up. And I ain't just saying it because of that. Shout out to No Mileage too. That's, I mean, like, come on, though. Like, you already know the relationship and all that. Shout out to my man Nice too out in the UK. Like, he the one that plugged everything in. But, yeah, I want you to sing on that.
I'm going to sing on it, man. Y'all, look, forgive me.
No, it's all, look, I was wondering. I'm like, I thought it was whack. I'm thinking in my head, I'm like, time out. Like, she didn't even say nothing about it. Like, she must think it's trash.
No,
like,
I did not even get a chance to listen to
no,
it.
seriously.
Y'all, I feel so
I sent her No Mileage feature, me and No Mileage, and she ain't say nothing. I just say, can you sing on the hook? Trying to plug it in. She ain't say nothing about it.
I'm pressed. Look, I did not even get to listen to it.
Yeah,
I didn't even get to listen to it. But as y'all can see, we're really passionate about the music industry.
Yeah,
correct? We're really passionate about artistry in general, and that's one way we're trying to bring people together and whatnot, uplift people. Shout out to Frequency Studios and Loud Black Music. That's where we at right now, recording our little Instagram live.
And this is gonna be the spot too, and it's lovely too. Like towards like the last 10 minutes, we're gonna just do a little ducky walkthrough. It's lit. I'm about to start knocking all the rest of my joints down in this joint. You know what I mean? Get busy. Like seriously,
it's
like
nice to hear.
knock some
It got all
juice
the vibes. It has all the vibes that
Yeah,
y'all really want.
it made me want to rap. You know what I mean? And it's crazy. Another thing about this podcast too, since y'all tuned in, listen. At the end of each podcast is bars. Like I'm letting loose the Mighty Music Mondays. I'm dropping them on the podcast. Any guests, we put them on the spot. I might put the co-host on the spot. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, she definitely got bars too. She trying to not add that to her
I only
joint.
spit in my shower. You smell me?
Nah,
I don't do live.
No, you said the one joint. What's the joint I love when you said about something step on? Like you said a crazy bar about stepping.
Oh man!
Like, I ain't bringing it out yet. You know what I mean? But listen, look, that joke was crazy.
I don't know what I showed you. A poem? I showed you a poem.
Come on, dog. We was in it with my daughters and my mom and everybody.
I ain't gonna lie,
I bring it out. I'm about to put the footage out. I ain't gonna put it out like that. You don't remember that joint?
I do.
Oh, well, I'm about to say.
That was the. Oh man! How
It's
it
crazy.
start?
You gonna spit it on the joint? I don't care. I'm putting you on the spot. So that's what it is. Anybody like that spit? We want capes up here. We definitely want capes, man, because capes gonna tear it down. Like we gonna get some dudes up here, yo. Like
yes, and new artists. Shout out to Hia Gabriel, I think how you say her last name.
She from out here?
She from out here. Look, she just dropped a single called Into You. It's on music, Apple iTunes Music, I believe.
Apple Music, yeah.
But I've been researching, trying to, you know how you always be dropping like different rap artists and you know stuff like that people might not know about. I've realized we got low key a lot out here.
Yo,
like,
listen.
I didn't even know that. Y'all gotta go follow her. Her Instagram name is Hiab Gabriel, I believe. That's how you say her last name, and she has a single. It's called Into You. Go check it out. Go stream that joint. Put it on.
Was that the joint you had on your page? My bad not to cut you off. Didn't you post it or something?
Yeah, I posted it.
Oh yeah, that joint crazy. Yeah, that joint crazy.
I am myself into you.
And honestly, what I peep too, like it's still on the music vibe. Like people go by like your followers so crazy.
Yeah, they do.
That they don't even pay attention to real hot boys. Like that's why I be researching. I be finding the dude that got 200 followers, a chick that got 400 followers, and listen to their stuff and they be lit. Like if I had a label, I'd be like crazy than puffing everybody because I'm putting everybody on that ain't really popping but got talent. You know what I mean?
What's up,
so that's
man?
the key, man.
You
know what I mean?
a label?
We can get something popping.
Starting a label?
Yeah,
Let's do
I
it
mean,
then.
be like Suge Knight too. I ain't paying nobody. You know what I mean? You get my check, man. We'll do these 13 shows, man. I'll pay y'all later. You feel me? He's like, no.
Forgive me, y'all. Y'all gonna find
She
out.
like Snacky Robinson, I see, man.
I'm always
and she
snacking
tempted
on-
me. I'm saying, I just said, after quarantine, no, I ain't gonna have no stomach. She got 13 cookies right here. Like,
They're
trying to set me
thin.
up.
They're thin. Yeah, look. You gotta see they're thin.
Oh, wow.
That means they help.
Damn, I'm not even trying to look over there no
Okay,
more.
well,
Yeah,
I'm hiding
chill.
from
I'm
you.
gonna chill, man. Yeah, man. Trying to set me up for failure real fast. Crumbs all on the beard, all crazy. That'd be the worst too.
But look, if y'all really trying to get into some fitness stuff, there's some really good in-home workouts. While we on that.
I do a sit up every day. Like when I sit up and get out the bed, that jump crazy. Like I go in. I go right in. No, seriously.
You do some tricep workouts with the fork too?
No, listen, one thing I can say though, like people think I'm fat and I'm like weak, but when I go in the gym, I'm putting something up. Like I be going crazy in the gym.
You look like you could put something up.
Yeah, like I go crazy in the gym though. You see what I'm saying? But I'm just out of shape, but I feel great. You
Out
see
of
what I'm
shape,
saying?
but
Out
I
of
feel
shape, but I
great.
feel great, man.
Bars.
I wish I could
could.
see some of y'all joints, but we ain't even gonna look at the joints. We're gonna wait till the end of the Q&A. People wanna ask stuff, you know what I mean? But you know, we just the vibes, man. Like, you know what I mean? You know, I'm gonna probably end it with a prayer too. We got through some prayers up there, but I just wanna ask you, like, what's something that's irking you right now? Like that it needs to stop. Like something that needs to stop.
Something that's really irking me right now that I feel like just needs to stop is the ignorance that people are not taking this coronavirus serious. I understand that there are plenty of
But
things
we not
in the
either.
world.
Sorry, no. I'm just saying,
serious.
we supposed to be 6 feet, though. I'm about to get over here. It's like, no, I'm joking.
Look, what I mean by taking it serious is that, yes, like we all have those people that we trust, family members that we trust, you feel me, doing this, doing that, and whatnot, which is really, really cool. And everybody likes to joke. It's always them people that gotta be the jokers and stuff like that. But in all honesty, y'all, like, really make sure y'all doing what people are at, like, what is being asked of you, washing your hands, making sure, you know, because regardless of whether or not you want to take it seriously or not, you're jeopardizing other people. You feel me? Like, when I go out and do anything, me coming here to do what I'm doing here, I have to be cautious because I live with people over the age of 50. You know what I'm saying? So anything that I do, I'm already, you know, making sure that I'm being safe and stuff like that. So if I had to just pick one thing in this very moment that's just bothering me, is I just see so many people just thinking it's funny. And facts are, just because nobody in your family is passing or nobody around you,
or you don't know,
or you don't know, like you don't know, and so it's better to be safe than sorry. Yes, we are covered by the blood of Jesus. You feel me? I don't feel like you should be fearful of it, because there's something difference between being fearful and being cautious. You know what I'm saying? So don't be fearful of it and think the world is just ending, but also just be cautious and make sure you're taking the right steps to make sure that you're prepared, because California done got shut down. We're supposed to be next.
We next, yo.
We next to get completely shut down, and if you're not prepared for that because you think it's funny, then you know you're finna be in the house and I'm not bringing you nothing.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Honestly, let me try to think of something that I'm irked by and it needs to stop too, man. Okay, well. Honestly, I'm gonna bring up a video that I seen. It was like a couple weeks back, and it was just like probably like 10 or 15 guys jumping a girl, like in New York. You know what I mean? Like,
was she transgender?
Like, nah, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know. They snatched her sneaks off. Then me ran in the pockets. I'm like,
in Philly?
No, it was in New York. Philly grimy. Don't keep, you know what I mean, throwing us in there, you know what I mean. But no, listen, that's what just irked me, is because like we from an era where if you can rumble, like we fighting over chicks. Yeah. Like not saying fighting over chicks like over a relationship, but like if somebody, little cousin, we see somebody doing something, arguing with a chick or smack a chick or do something, we rumbling them.
Yeah.
Like I got in plenty of fights. I'm standing there on my way to work. I see an argument. I'm not trying to, and then the bull just. And I run down and get in the mix and rumble him. Right, you know what I mean? It's just like we jumping chicks now.
Yeah.
Like we jumping them like 15 dudes. You see what I'm saying? So it's just like, that's just crazy to me. That just irked me to see. Huh?
I got a story time.
Ah, here we go. Story time heavy, man.
I got a story time.
Story time heavy. That's another segment heavy, man. We're going to jump into story time. But with that being said, on just the young boys, man, I'm just going to just throw a prayer out real fast for the young boys, because these young boys is different type of young boys. They don't know what it is to be men. They don't know what it is to stand, really keep it 100. They run with it heavy, but they never keep it 100. Like, that's not keeping it 100, yo. Like, and for all the young boys, I'm just going to say a quick prayer, man. Lord, just please, in the name of Jesus, like, pour your spirit out to this world. Bring glory to your name through all the crisis, through everything that's going on. And jump in the hearts of these men, these young men, their fathers, any influence you can bring to give men that real godliness, that how you will call us to live and respect women and respect ourselves, and really, really hold families down and really try to change the world, Lord. Put that spirit in all these young men, this generation right now, Lord. In the name of Jesus, I pray. I just want to get that out there, man. I mean, because I ain't going to rip it and don't pray about it. Like, I ain't one of those.
Seriously,
I ain't one of those. You know
and just come against that spirit of, like, trends. Like, everybody thinks something is a trend. I like girls because I see everybody else liking girls. I'm gonna jump this chick because everybody else is jumping this chick. Like, stand on your own 2 feet and be who God has called you to be, period. Like, who you are is gonna be different than the person next to you and the person next to you, but guess what? Everybody can be a flower, and flowers don't compete with each other when they grow. So it's not, we just have to get to a place where we're just coming up against that spirit. I feel like it's a spirit that's just like, ooh, I want to be like that. Ooh, I want to be like that. Ooh, I want to be like that. Be yourself.
Because these challenges is dumb like that. Yeah. And then, can I say one more thing? I'm going to get to the story time. Another thing, besides the young boys jumping the chick, right? Mm-hmm. The challenges is dumb. Oh my God. I thought the alcohol challenge when they was burning themselves alive in the shower, I thought that was stupid. They got the coronavirus challenge where they walking around licking anything.
What?
I swear to God. Yo, what? I swear that one joint was on an airplane, licked the seat, yo.
No.
Like, I stopped, like, I didn't want to look at my phone for like 2 days. Like,
no.
I did not just see somebody say coronavirus.
That's ignorant stuff.
Dumb, yo.
That's
and
stuff.
it wasn't a black joint, too. It was a white young boy. So I'm mad at him, too, because I thought, thank God that we ain't do it. You know what I mean? But it's just like, yo, like.
Ignorance. And don't fall into that. Like, don't fall into doing anything that
these challenges is dumb, man.
These challenges is stupid.
The jump down the step challenge. Like, I'm about to make a challenge to see who, I guarantee I might go viral. Like, all the freestyles in the world would never go viral. If I started jump down the step challenge right now, just jump in a flight of steps, I guarantee I'll be popping.
Hey, Rocka be boop.
Cause I got a crazy cushion. As long as I slide on the stomach, Joe, I'm good. I'll probably get right up like it ain't nothing. You know what I mean?
Oh, snap.
No, but seriously, like, we gotta, like you said, man, like, stand on your own too. Know who you are in God. Mm-hmm. And that's gonna, see, people's identities, like, since where I'm from, like, I thought I had to blend in with the crowd, my neighborhood and stuff like that. So I just did everything that I see other people do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then once I start learning about God, who I am in God, wow, I'm an individual. I'm special. I'm totally different from these billions of people on earth. I have an actual purpose. I have an actual calling.
Yeah.
So let me tap into that.
Calling on your life.
You see what I'm saying?
And that's why I think that we could, because you kind of grew up in like the rough streets and the, having to kind of survive, opposed to I grew up in a 2-parent household in the church. But my identity crisis came in like I'm half Hispanic, half black, so I wasn't like.
You half Hispanic?
Yeah, I wasn't.
I thought I ain't even know. I'm glad you said it because I swear I ain't know what you was mixed with, and I didn't want to say the wrong thing. Like
I'm half Hispanic, so like I wasn't Latina enough to be Latina, but then I wasn't black enough to be black. You know what I'm saying? So I.
You know how to speak Spanish too?
I do. Yeah, I'm not fluent, so.
Como te llamo?
Man, that's just me.
Oh my man, that's the only thing I know. I kill it though. When I kill it with the como te llamo, it sounds crazy. Yeah, that's all I know.
But yeah, so I think that's one way that we connect, and I think that we'll be able to build up our community and our youth and the people around us too, is just being able to come from 2 different perspectives. Like, it's okay to go through stuff and have to fight through things differently. I had to fight through stuff differently because I had to figure out, did I love God for me, or did I love God because my parents love God?
Yeah, that's heavy.
I had to go, I went down to Louisiana and I said, bye, God. I left God in the dust. Okay, I didn't even go to church. You feel me?
You was down there acting crazy. Huh?
I was acting real crazy. I wasn't acting too crazy though. Like,
Now look, when they say they wasn't acting too crazy, you know they was.
But I was.
How you gonna say I was acting crazy? No, I wasn't acting that crazy. No, when you say
I
that,
was acting crazy. Run with it. I'm not gonna lie. It turned me into a different person, but it made me into who I am today. And I tell you one thing: after living down there, I don't take nothing from nobody. No cap. Right. But
I wasn't down there. I've never been to Louisiana. Was it kind of racist or what?
I miss it. Honestly, if there was the racism that I experienced was more so like light skin versus dark skin kind of stuff. Like, oh, you're being treated a certain way because of your skin color. So I did experience a different type.
So
of
you had the privilege for a little bit while you was out there.
I did.
It
was weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was weird. But then, on the flip note though, like, if you black, you black though. So it don't matter if you light, dark, in the middle. Like, they come together down there, and that's one thing that I want to bring up here and kind of just touch on. There are so many people up here. If you guys don't know who Zanelle is, she puts on the Here to Stay series. If you guys don't know. Yeah, Zanelle.
All right,
Zanelle, Sharon, she's Dre Slap's wife.
Oh, all right, yeah.
She's
Ronda be going to the joints with y'all. She
with that, with PDX Black Excellence, all of that. Like, these are creating spaces to build these up. Because if there's one thing I noticed down south that I wish we had up here was just the collectivity of the black community. Because there's more of them there. I mean, you get off the plane and everybody in the airport is black. Everybody in the Walmart black.
Everybody
you get off
black.
The plane here, bro.
Like, you be looking in the mirror just to happy to see yourself. Oh, it's 2 people.
And I'm not even that dark, okay? But still, like, it's different. So living down there, it went through different stuff or whatever. But I'll say we'll be able to connect with people.
You can bring that connection out here because
two different things.
And honestly, even to kind of lift up the Portland black community too. One thing I can say: every event I went to, no shooting, no fights.
Nope.
It's love. Like, when we see each other in the market or something, automatic high.
Yeah.
Like, we'll be like, all we down the other aisle, like,
hey, is that you over there? Is that
what's up, my man? You don't even know him. Just be happy to see some black skin out here. You be like,
is that melanin I see?
Yeah. What's up, bro? Like, what's up? Like,
is that melanin I see?
It be all love, though. That's one thing I can say. But on the flip side, like, dudes that try you too, like white boys that say something crazy around you, or a staff member or co-worker.
They like to say the N-word out here.
Yeah, I think I ain't never hear nobody say that yet, man. Because
really,
I take the name of Jesus, the blood of Jesus, the blood of every angel in heaven, everything.
Well, I lost all my Christianity for about 2 seconds when I heard it. I had to realize.
They said it towards you. Or you just heard it in the conversation.
I just heard it, and all my Christianity kind of whoop. And
let me ask you something real. Let me ask you something real now, man. And this me being the MC, you being a songwriter yourself. Let me ask you something real, man. And I think you probably might agree with me, but I just want to see how you feel about this.
Okay.
What do you feel about other people besides blacks using the N-word in music if they're listening to music?
So you mean like,
Not a joint that say the N-word every 5 minutes, but all right, can I just tell you what?
Yeah, I'm asking this.
All right, can I get a little segment of your story time? And then you can go
give
Listen, we had the karaoke joint. Heavy, a nice joint, a little one-room joint. It was lit. It was me, my cousins, and then they bring some friends. And a Biggie Small song came on. and the white joint grabbed me the joint. So me and her was doing a song, but in my brain I'm like, you know that this has some real words in there.
Yeah.
This is not certain words that you should be able to say. Why do you want to do it with me?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So in my head, I'm a little lit. Mind you, I had a couple sips, you know what I mean? But I'm like, okay, let's see how this goes. So chess player, always thinking, want to put people out there. I want to dispose of kind of. On the N-word parts, you know, I'm vicious, past the rock, never with a cap and stop, you know what I mean? I just stopped saying it. So I was like, first thing first, when he got to the N-word, I just was like, just to kill her. Because he thought she was going to say it with me, to try to say it, to sneak it off. Because I'm saying it. No, silence. Hey, that mother, everybody get that. And she was saying it. So I was killing her. So now I'm like, I'm about to give her a vicious DDT, or should I just... So, like, I just kept doing the each part. I'm still saying it in my head. I'm mad. I'm like, if she said it one more time, dog, I'm going to snap out. So each time I just would get silent. I'm saying the whole rap until the end part. And she said it. So now, we all just left her right there. Like, everybody, even her white friends, everybody like, oh, you tripping, right? So we trying to act like we don't see it no more. Cause like, if she say anything. So then she got the nerve to keep saying, excuse me, was that wrong for me? Saying this around and grabbing me.
No, she knew it was wrong.
Facts.
She knew it was wrong.
Ronda grabbing my leg because I'm about to steam her. Like, she knows my steams is coming. Like, I did the song, which I feel like I disrespect the black community myself by doing the Biggie Small song with a white joint with the N-word in it. As I'm grabbing the mic, I'm like, everybody like, go ahead, hyping it up. I'm like, yo, y'all tripping. And she kept asking, like, you guys not offended? We just ignored her, but it was to the point that I really, like, how would you not know that it ain't cool, yo?
Because she knows it was cool. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and flash for just a hot second. You know you was wrong because she wouldn't have been asking you. She should have never been saying, I have had girlfriends who are white dating black men who think that they can say the N-word.
Nah.
And their justification for it is, well, my boyfriend is black. But you not black, boo. So let me tell you something. If you are not of African-American descent, you should not be saying the N-word, period. Matter of fact, you know what? Anybody that's not brown. So if you are
I'm about to say, I disagree with you on that.
African, Hispanic, Cuban,
I count Mexicans and all that. I count them too.
They are all brown.
Samoans
are brown. If you is white,
everybody besides white, pretty much.
Anybody
no, not Asians, because they sneaky with it.
Asians,
to me, big ups to all the Asians. Big ups to all the Asians. Y'all is the only people on earth that can be white and black. Like, they can be everything they want. Like, no, seriously. No, look, we gotta talk about it. No, 100. They can be everything. They can wear Jordans. They can wear the dumb little shoes.
Bro, they can dance. They cold at dancing.
Yo,
and they can sing.
They sneak it in. Like, I feel like they're the robots of Earth. Like,
Asian people are litty, but look.
Yo, 100 though, right? They can get the white privilege. Yeah. They can be in the hood with us.
It just depends, especially Filipinos.
Big ups to them.
So basically, to go back to what we was talking about, I do not feel like, I understand that we use it in our music, and so a lot of white people of European descent will say, well, don't put it in your music if you don't expect for us to say it. Okay, well, don't teach us fake history if you don't expect for us to, like, that doesn't even mean, don't ask for a white history month when y'all have no history. Like, you don't want me to tell y'all history, then don't tell me that you can use the N-word. Point blank, period. Yeah. I'll let you use the N-word when you can switch the history books to what it really should be. How about that?
No, I feel like I feel like this too, man. Like, even that, like, because the word nigga means king and queen in that original tongue. Yeah. First of all,
it's actually niggerous, and then it's
nigga, but I'm just saying in a different African tone. Like, my African tone is getting in, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I feel like this, if any white person want to say the N-word, because y'all already use ER heavy.
Thank you, peasants.
Right? But listen, if y'all want to use it, it should be a rule, a universal rule. And some of y'all agree with this. Anybody that use it, we get to sucker punch or smack you right then and there. So if you want to say a rap, like near me, and you want to use the N-word, each time you say it, pause the joint, we get my smack. And let me get a real smack off you. Don't matter who you is. Like, if you want to say it, you get your smack and go back to saying it. You can say it again. Let me get my...
look, Rock. Look.
No, seriously.
Last time a white person said the N-word around me, I said, thank you, peasant. Appreciate it.
Yeah, I think they ain't never say it around me. But one thing that happened too, listen. This was the craziest thing that I finally, I think one white person on earth finally seen how it feels to be stereotyped. You know what I mean? Because we was at this, I used to work at Cowgirls in Seattle, bouncing ball, throwing dudes out, charging them to get back in. Having fun every night.
I bet he was throwing them out.
Yeah, I mean, listen, having fun. Yeah, we charge you an extra $50 to get in there and we kick you out. You know what I mean? Yeah, me and my man's in the shop, the Mac and Zay, we was getting busy. We turned the drink to the trap. That's all I'm gonna say. But we're gonna leave it there. You know what I mean? But we standing outside. It was this black guy with a white woman, right? She's like, "Hey, you guys, where's my keys?" And I'm like, "We don't know where your keys at, miss." She was like, "Please don't shoot me." I was like, "What?" I was like, she literally said, "Please don't shoot me." So, but look, it was me, my man Max, Zay, and a white boy. He was one of the white boys with the regular black hair, but just tan. So she thought he was black too. So she's like, "Please don't shoot me." And she pointed right at him. "He's a fuck. He's going to shoot me." So we looked at it. I said, yo, dog, get your joint, yo. I was like, "You black with a joint like that coming at us?" So I'm like mad at him. We about to rumble him. Like, I really want to smack him just for you having it. You know what I mean? So next thing you know, like, they dip off. The white boy say, "No, I'm sorry. Like, listen, this is me. I'm still a man of God. I'm still holy. I'm still, let me pass the rock. Please, Lord, let the captain stop. But I'm just keeping it real with y'all." Like, the boy said, he said, "Listen, damn, now I finally see what y'all go through." Yeah, I mean, I'm talking about, he like looked us in the eyes, and he was like, damn, he felt like he was about to cry. I can tell it, like, this on his face. He said, "Damn," like, cause she was pointing at him. She was like, "He's a thug. He's gonna shoot me." He's the only white boy in the joint, but he had his hood on. Like, we laughing, but we just like start feeling some type of way. Like, we gonna shoot you. Like, we bouncers. Like,
I think that people of European descent can't understand it in a certain kind of way when they're put in predicaments like that. I feel like a lot of black people are like, white people will never understand what we go through. I think that's incorrect. I think situations like this prove that there are certain circumstances that would cause them to feel the way that we feel in a moment.
Exactly.
It might not be forever. They might wake up, the next day still with whatever privilege or whatever that it is. But in that moment, he experienced and he felt, just like with biracial kids.
And from his own people, that's what made it crazy.
From his own people, yeah. And then, like, even with biracial kids, like a white mother may not necessarily understand or know what her mixed child is going through. Yeah. But if she, it sees it, you know what I'm saying? Because that's the mother instinct on the inside of her. She's going to take it differently. You see what I'm saying? So I feel like we need to be a little bit more, willing to be knowledgeable about stuff.
My bad, I'm gonna cut you off. Because this joint stop at an hour, so I don't want to be salty. We can go 2 hours, but this joint stop
2 hours.
No, I'm just saying. I get busy. My talk game heavy, huh?
9:37.
What time did we start? Oh, at 9
p.m.
Oh, damn, my bad, y'all. I'm just trying to make sure I want this y'all to cut off because it's a real moment. It's a real moment, man.
We good.
So, but hold, God, story time. But hold up, I wanted to say one thing, but you was talking about the mixed kids and all that, and the white people.
I was just saying that I feel like we should be a little bit more open to like teaching and being a little bit like giving them more knowledge than getting so upset first about certain stuff. Because we wouldn't be upset about certain things if we would be more like, hey, this is why. And I understand we've had to explain our whole lives of things, and that's just one more thing. But that's honestly,
you gotta get my past.
Can I say it? That's what makes us doper. That's what makes us more lit. Is that we've had to go through so much adversity, and we've had to have so much resilience, just as a culture, and just as a people. That
it's just crazy, man.
We gotta be. We just gotta. We gotta.
Definitely crazy. But we're gonna switch the order because I love all people, man. Yeah, I mean, honestly, being on the East Coast is so segregated, like you said, it's just all blacks, this and that. Like, the first time I even was, like, dating outside my culture, I think Puerto Ricans still count, but I'm like, wow, I can date a white John, I can have an Ethiopian John, I have Samoan John Ryan. I'm not going in. I'm just letting you know. You see what I'm saying?
First wifey.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, it's just, like, the whole culture was so different, and it's just, like, I start seeing them. Like, I love all people, man. I'm going to say that. That's one thing I can say because I understand where their viewpoint comes from me living out here. So I'm not mad at the way they look at me because they never been around it. That don't justify it, but I can, like you said, I can try to put myself in your shoes. That's what I always try to do. Put myself in another person's shoes. Not to see if I like them or not, but just to see how it feels. All right, these Jones are all right.
Cool, and honestly, if y'all just go read Romans, the Bible clearly says that God created this world for everybody.
Facts.
You feel me? Like, yes, we have law that we have to follow, and the Bible talks about following the law of the land. But all in all, God created this world for everybody. So black, white, yellow, green, purple, it really doesn't matter.
Moses' wife was
love.
black. Moses had the
love
Egyptian.
Is the key.
Yeah, Moses had the Egyptian, and when his Moses' sister, I don't know the exact scripture, but trust me, I'm gonna come prepared and come with the joints heavy next time. But when Moses' sister and Aaron, Moses' brother Aaron and his sister was hating on Moses because he had a black wife, God turned their skin leprosy all white. Oh, since you want to hate on Moses because he got a black wife, I'm going to make y'all skin all white now until y'all repent. So God was always about just bringing people together.
Equality.
It wasn't about, of course, we got to tap into our culture. We got to learn about it. We got to embrace it. But don't just use that as a way of separation, because God always wanted to blend it in. And the proof is, all mixed kids is lit. Like, I never seen an ugly mixed kid. No, come on. Well, maybe I said me. Now I don't know about you, but mixed kids, like I lie and say I'm mixed with something, they might be like, no, they don't believe it. You see what I'm saying? Like, no, I ain't airing myself because I'm about to get married, so I feel great. I found the bride. You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, like, sometimes I had to lie and say I'm mixed with Dominican just to get that extra spice.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Just to get a little bit extra spice.
I'm dead. That's like us. Okay.
No. That's back to that. But look, story time. I've been waiting on this, man. I love this part right here. This story time right here, y'all.
Story time, man. Look, part of our podcast, you guys, when we drop it and everything like that, we're gonna have something, called story time on there, basically, where we just gonna drop a little story, whether it just be about a food place I went to or just something crazy. I don't know.
Stalkers.
Some stuff like stalkers,
psychos,
or psychos, or whatever, just in the midst of it. But actually, my story time had something to do with what you was talking about earlier about how the 14 dudes jumps the chick.
That was dumb, y'all. That was dumb.
Y'all, check this. I'm doing a little photo shoot, right? So I do hair, makeup, all that at my salon, Inspired by Beauty Salon and Spa. Go follow my professional page, j.divine_cosmo, if you want to see my work. I just burped, gross, whatever. Anyways, but, so I'm going to a park, you feel me? I'm going to a park, and it's me and this young lady and her mother, and I've done her hair, and I've done her makeup, and styled her and everything, and we're going to do a little photo shoot, and we out there or whatever, and some little white boy comes up like, hey, what y'all doing over here? And I'm just like, obviously we're taking photos.
He was a young boy, or what was he?
He was like a grown man. He's a grown man. A grown man. I said little white boy because he was little, like he wasn't big. I mean, I'm little. I'm only 4'10", but so if I'm saying he's little, he's
4'10". My bad. I ain't say that. I ain't never heard that number before. Yeah,
so I'm just like, how you be out here in these streets trying to get buck with somebody and you're like as big as me. But anyways, so he starts all these racial slurs like.
No, time out. He ain't start going in. Cause y'all was taking pictures.
We were taking pictures, and he starts saying, "Oh, y'all making some of them rap videos." Like, yes, so we're
First of all, you have to be rapping to make a rap video.
Thank you. Have to be rapping to make a rap video. So I'm like, no, we're not doing it. And the young lady's mother, she don't play. So she just was like, I'm sorry, I need you to back up. Make a long story short, they started talking about what we needed to do, about how they was on gang this, gang that. I said, man, what kind of gang y'all in? I said, so look, check it. He tried to get in my face. I said, well, look, I'm part of the Jesus gang. Gang, what's up? I'm part of the Jesus gang. Like, gang, what's up? Like, you know what I'm saying? And anyways, the dude I was dating at the time, like, I had to call him, like, yo, man, come up to this park. Like, come up to this park. Because he feels like, they feel like, I think they're only doing this because there's not no female or no male presence.
Facts,
you know what I'm saying? And so they were just trying to try us. Not only were they, saying the N-word and talking about, being in rap music videos, just any type of racial slurs because we were African-American taking photos. They also were 3 women. So then they start telling us what we have to do for them.
What you mean?
To stay at the park.
You started smacking?
No. They was telling us what we were trying to touch us. Okay.
Oh, they high. But, they want to rip you like that, right? But then they trying to get busy.
Then, you see what I'm saying? What's wrong with y'all? So anyways, make a long story short, fast forward, we end up going on the other side of the park. They follow us on the other side of the park. I kid y'all not. This dude took his backpack off to fight me.
You lying.
I am a 4'10", light-skinned little...
Just say short. Don't say 4'10" again. That's crazy. I never heard of 4'10". I never heard
that.
Short
little girl. This dude takes his backpack off to fight. Like, to full-blown fight me. Like, and as I'm, like, getting ready to buck up with him, the dude I was dating at the time comes running up and gets in a full-blown fight with this dude. Like, it's 5 or 6 dudes. Yeah, he won. He knocked all of them out. Got him. Then homeboy tried to get him with a skateboard. Homie ducked it and all that. Like, yeah, he was... Hey,
I'm not dating Neo from the Matrix?
No, I wasn't dating Neo from the Matrix.
Oh, my bad. You sound crazy.
But anyway, so that's the only reason I wanted to bring that story up is because I was going to say what the world is coming to, like, people is really feeling like it's acceptable to get bugged, to do things.
Like they something.
Like they own something, like it's theirs, instead of just looking at things as if it's just for everybody. And so, anyways, that's why I was bringing that up, was just because I was like, how you want to fight little bitty old me? And
why you want to fight a chick anyway?
This young lady's only 16 years old. Like, what?
Man, that's why I said these dudes, y'all is tripping, dog. Like, I kind of, see, when I wear tight stuff, it's because I'm fat. You see what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm trying to be like, yo. No, I'm not trying to air myself. Oh, don't knock the door. Oh, she's trying. No, seriously. I'm not adapting to these young
Did y'all
boys.
hear what he just said?
No, 100, man, because I'm not hating on the young bulls because they don't really know no better, and we didn't do good as the generation before them to take them under our wing.
Yeah.
But where y'all get, like in Philly, they shooting chicks. Like, where y'all getting all this from? Like, it's thorough to try to rumble a chick. Like, it's corny to argue with a chick. Like, this from my ear, like, let it join air you. Oh, you dumb, you fat, just sit there. Like, you know what I mean? You got to get that on. Like, y'all want to keep rumbling chicks? I seen the one joint, the bull pull out a gun and he's like, shot the gun from, oh, you gonna have my baby, pointing the gun at a chick. Like, I'm like, y'all really crazy now.
Ignorance.
Man, like I said a prayer up, Lord, please. I know it's in your will. You said anything we ask for in your will is gonna be done. You know what I mean? And you hear it. So I know you hear that prayer, and I just try to be a good example.
Young man.
Yeah, Jazz, like, she's a great example for the young women. I try to be the great godly example for the young men. And that's all we can do. Everybody got to carry it that way. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Everybody got a part to play, man. Like, this took years to grow to this area where we at now. It's going to take off crazy, but it's growth. You know what I mean? We got to grow. We got to continue to pray and want to live holy, want to live better. It's something you got to want, man. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm learning. I know some prayers I used to just pray. Nothing happened. Yeah. But when I start going after it, that's why the Bible says, seeking you shall find. Knock. This all things knocking. Seek. You gotta walk up to the door. You gotta put something.
Seek.
Yeah, you gotta seek. You gotta look.
What does seeking mean?
Seeking is pretty much walking by faith. Like, you gotta
diligently
seek.
Looking for something.
Diligently looking for something. Having a vision to
looking for something. Diligently.
Yep. Having spiritual vision, because you seeking something is your
That's
vision.
When you seek something, and we're not just out here looking for stuff.
Yeah.
You know, we gotta really seek.
And when you seeking, you know what you're looking for.
Yep.
Like, some people just be like, if I'm seeking for something, I know what it is. Yeah, I mean, oh, you trying to get your poem game on? Yeah, at the end of this episode, she about to spit a fire poem. Letting y'all know now. It's like, no, we chill. Yo, how much time left, though? Cause it's going to end there. I'm trying to catch it so we can.
13 minutes.
We got 13? All right, this is my D.L. Hughley brother, y'all. Y'all can't see him in the last couple of minutes. We grabbed the phone. D.L. Hughley brother in the building. Let's clap it up for him, Jay.
Yeah.
Come show him on the camera, Duff. No, come
just
so
y'all know, man, this
hi.
podcast was just to, like, let y'all just kind of vibe with us, kind of just see what we about. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all got any questions? Hold on, let me see.
We got any questions on there?
Y'all had some questions, yo.
I don't see no questions. I can't. That's the far ways to read.
Look, Rhino always want to air me.
What'd you say?
Yo, like, damn, my own fiance. No, show your face, D.L. Hughley brother. Come on, yo, show your face. D.L. Hughley brother, right? We call him Ronald Huey. Ronald Huey. You see what I'm saying? Like, he ain't want to get on that other joint. Yeah, and after this, too, y'all check the live out. Me and him at a roast session. This is my man Ike. He's up and coming comedian out here in Portland. He's hella funny, man. Funny looking, funny smelling. Anything that has something to do with funny, that's him.
Funny,
so follow him. I'm sneaking getting him now. You know what I mean? Because we're going to have him on the show, too. We're going to have him as one of the a guest one time. And I know you're going to have us cracking up and all that, too, man. If you got any shows coming up, any, you know. Let me stop, y'all. That was a bad joke, man. I asked him if they got any shows coming up, knowing they about to lock us in the crib for the next 2 weeks.
Man.
Yeah,
just so you guys are aware, it looks like the governor is like really like mandating everybody to stay in. So that we decided, you know, we heard earlier, we decided we were still going to do this.
We're being rebels.
Just for the purpose of making sure that we keeping our word. We want to make sure that when we tell y'all we're going to do something, we're going to do it. We want to make sure that we're being consistent and things like that. Mm-hmm. Just with the podcast and everything like that. But just so y'all are aware, like, make sure y'all get y'all stuff. Stop buying up all the goddamn toilet paper.
Yeah, y'all ain't never wipe your butt no other time. Like,
toilet paper is not finna save you from the coronavirus. Okay, what you need is body wash to wash your butt. That's what you need.
Need a rag. First of all, y'all got all this toilet paper. Y'all got no wash rags in the crib.
If you run out of toilet paper, you can get in the tub and wash your butt. So the toilet paper, like y'all over here living so bougie and privileged.
Yo, they buying the toilets.
And stop buying all the wipes. Moms need the wipes. We don't need the wipes. Mommies need the wipes.
Yeah,
like y'all tripping.
And y'all can buy that other water too. What's the name of that water that's still on the shelves? Excuse me, Dahani or whatever that. Dasani. Please, nobody not buying that water. Like, listen.
Y'all buying all this expensive water like y'all finna have money. Look, ain't nobody working. Anybody like. Let's
and get y'all straps.
Decisions.
Get some straps. Get some straps too, y'all. Listen. You know, this part of our rights as a constitution.
Just in case it turned into the
listen. You know, David, he had the slingshot. A couple other dudes had swords. Gideon had the oh damn, I'm about to flip the whole joint. See, as I say, I'm too fat. I gotta sit back. You know what I mean? Damn, I'm flip the whole joint over. But no, all I'm saying is, you know, don't be scared to exercise your rights as a citizen. Yeah. You know what I mean? You know, we deserve to be protected, prepared, and you know, and the things that we need for our families, just in case things get crazy. That it's best to be ready and don't need it, and instead of needing it, not have it. You know what I mean?
My daddy and my brother strapped up.
Strapped up.
My daddy and my brother are strapped up. So y'all, and they've been strapped up since before. My daddy don't play. So.
Yeah, facts. You know what I mean?
My daddy does not play about his daughters, about his kids, about his family.
Facts. How much time left, Dump? I want the joint to cut off, though.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5?
9 minutes?
Man, it's 5 minutes. This dude love to lie, man.
No, it's 9.
Oh, all right. Yeah. We just trying to make it sure. Listen, really DM us. Like, everybody that stayed on, DM us. Just give us some feedback, some questions that you might want to ask us. We're going our first episode, official joint, is going to be really, we talking about just the vibes, like you getting to learn about, you know what I mean, us telling our stories and stuff like that. And we're going to get right. We got mad segments, some segments we know y'all going to like. We kind of freestyled them today a little bit, but we're going to be laptopped out, mic, banner in the back, beats ready to air at the end.
DM us and comment if y'all like our little banner. Y'all see Rocka?
I shaved on that joint. I shaved.
Y'all let us know if y'all like it.
They trying to kill me with the mics, though. I'm like, I looked at the joint. I'm like, put the bell on my shirt or something. Like, I was looking regular until you killed it, though. I knew your mom was gonna help you out a little bit, make it extra crazy. I was like, Ryan, tell her it's her daughter, so she can get litty with it.
Oh,
like, you see what I'm saying? Yeah, it got spicy right after that. It got spicy. Nah, I'm just keep 100. I mean, it's all love. You know what I mean?
And look, y'all, like, if you guys are wondering who did the logo, it was my mom. Her name is Gina Childs. I think it's Gina.Childs on Instagram. She does websites. She does logos. All that kind of stuff. Eventually, we're probably gonna.
She did our wedding, y'all. She did me around the wedding. Like, she get busy,
monogram,
man.
Right? The monogram.
Yeah. She get busy, man.
So y'all go check her out. And then also, like, look, y'all, we are not afraid to talk about any topic, like, at all.
Crazy.
So DM us with stuff y'all want us to talk about. DM us, or comment.
Crazy topics. The crazy
stuff. We don't care, like, because the purpose of what we doing is to make sure that we speaking on it, we talking on it, but then we're also backing it. With prayer and with the word. Like, we're not going to be out here just acting crazy, you feel me? So
Yeah, it's about to be lit. West Coast, you know what I mean? Yeah, because honestly,
West
I got some questions.
East Coast.
Honestly,
y'all don't know, big bro.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, facts.
We just literally opposites.
Yeah.
He's tall, I'm little.
I'm
small, he big.
Nah. You can use the F word. Yeah, you can use it. I use it.
I'm not using that word.
If I show y'all some old pictures of me, I was litty at one time. Litty for real.
Man,
muscles
and
everything.
Bro.
You know
You're still litty. Ronna, he's still litty, huh?
Go
ahead, put the little hearts in there.
Yeah, put the heart on it, Riley. Give me my confidence back. Give me my confidence back. You know what I mean?
Hey, wait till I twist him up, though.
Oh, yeah.
Man, when you get the little retwist.
Fact. Well, y'all, listen, thanks for tuning in. I know it's the countdown. You know what I mean? Look, y'all gonna see, it's gonna get crazy, man. Like, I'm really hyped. I want to scream like, yo! You know what I mean? But listen, it's about to get lit. Tune in, man. Thanks for everybody that did tune in. Thanks for everybody that's gonna watch it later on the live that couldn't. You know what I mean? And definitely DM us, give us some feedback. Next time,
tips, all that.
Everything. And you know what I mean? And we're going to get into the stories from the pit, too. Shout out to Jadakiss, too. That's my real OG. This ain't no cap. I don't never really talk about it, but this is really part of my life, man. Shout out to the whole Rough Rider fam. Definitely SP, DNY. You know what I mean? Everybody. You know what I mean? Cross Infrared, the Duckies, man. Rockstar. I can name all types of dudes, man. K. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, Pick, man. You already know, man. I just appreciate that. I was shocked I wasn't shocked, but it just caught me off guard. And I'm like, damn, I'd be like, not trying to dwell on that, but it's my life, so it's good to talk about. It's good to when the legends lift you up too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Sure. Good when the land. And I see with the real rhyme scheme and the professionalism from the bars come from rocking out with my man. I mean, that's my OG, man. I mean, so, you know, we're gonna go and cap out.
All right.
God bless everybody, man. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Gang, gang, gang.
Hold up.
How you stop it?
No, listen, hold up. We can might as well. Oh, anybody got some questions? Hold up. Oh, Riz, how long I've been saved? Riz, come on, man. You know I got baptized when I was 26.
I don't got no questions. Let's see.
No, it's gonna pop soon. Hold on, I'm about to end it.
Say the. Definitely Philly call everybody a bull. The homie said.
And now.
Oh, yeah. Hi, guys. I saw that she was 15, I believe, too. Stole her shoes and everything. Dang.
And we got people engaging. It's gonna pop. If we can make it consistent, like I don't know about every Friday, but right now, I feel like this.